Hello, hello. Oh, okay, that seems to be working. Hold on. So this was rather impromptu. I'm not actually prepared. Don't ask too many questions. Stream manager is there. If I do, is it gonna let me change the volume? Hello. Dashboard, are you working? There we go. Cool, it's working. And I just closed it. Fuck it, don't need it. Screw the dashboard. Right, sorry. So I don't actually have a plan. I'm going to be live for like maybe 30 minutes. I just need to test this little thing in the corner. I haven't actually put it through the ringer yet. I've used it for maybe 2 or 3 minutes at a time, at most. Don't know what happens if it goes for longer. We're gonna find out. Don't expect anything to happen. It's probably fine. Yeah, hopefully it works without any problems. I mean, it was working fine last night. Who fucking knows about today? Actually, hold on, one flying over there. Configuration, it's render layers. Oh. I'm literally just gonna do a bit of work on this. Jesus Christ, Enderman. Just go on the ground, you idiot. Yeah, yeah. That'll get me there. There. Thinking about it, should have probably brought a bed with me. I don't particularly want to deal with phantoms right now, but probably going to have to now. Because I don't think I have any wool. I have 3 string. That is not enough. Where was the skulk? I think skulk was this one. No. That's the skull. Like that. There we go. Oh wow, that is really hard to see. Yeah. I guess in case anyone is wondering what the fuck I'm testing here, I've essentially... So, obviously, people are probably aware what PNG tubers are. They have a I don't know what software they use to have their images react to when they speak. I'm also too lazy to figure it out. And it's probably also paid, and I'm cheap, so I figured might as well make my own. I thought about this over a year ago now. I had it somewhat working and never finished it. Then it was broken the other week. Then I was thinking about it. Then I fixed it yesterday. Put on some, I guess more like cosmetic touches. Essentially the image, because originally it was just 2 coloured boxes. Fixed a couple of issues I found with it, which was mainly my voice echoing due to how I was testing, and oh, what was the other thing? There was something else that was bugging me. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Ooh, that's one move. Yeah, so essentially I'm just testing it here. If it works fine, I should be able to... there's a few other things I want to do to it, but if this version's working, then that bodes well for the the changes I want to make. Which is essentially just adding some toggles. I want to add a few more variations for like how loud it is. For like how loud I get and how it reacts. Because at the moment it's if I'm below a certain threshold, it turns off, which is the like that grayed out version, and then if I'm talking, it's the lit up version. Very basic. I do need to also get the actual art for this, because I was lazy. I just used whatever the fuck I had that would work last night, which is why this is active and not something else. So yeah, need to actually get something done for this. So I do actually need to make it like a avatar. Has that been on my to-do list for like 2 years now? Absolutely. I'm not getting around to it anytime soon because I love that kind of design stuff. I prefer not making people. Essentially, I prefer creatures and like monsters and shit. Cause yeah, so it's just a lot more. It's just a lot simpler essentially, and I'm lazy. Is it ready to block all the others? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yes. So I want to get like a inactive. And I'm currently thinking 2 states, so normal. Oh, it'll be 3 states. So it'll be the off, the normal volume, and then excessively loud or just loud, I guess. Which will then be above what the normal threshold, which shouldn't be too hard to do. It's just going to require a third object. I could get into the specifics on how this works, but I don't think people really care. And even then, it's not. It's deceptively simple how this has been done, to the point where I reckon anyone with a bit of coding experience could also pull this off. It's literally every frame I think every tick in a frame it's taking the amount of the decibel level, putting that into a list, and then it will get the average level from that list. And then use that level to determine how to react. So if it's above, I think I have it above 2 at the moment, it will turn on. If it's below 2, it will turn off. So yeah, it will just be the current on would just probably be turned to like, if it's above 2 but lower than 4, go to normal. If it's above 4, go to loud. It's really simple. Yeah, once that's finished, I can then start adding other stuff. So I could probably do like some toggles. I could add like a little hat, which then also should react. The hat probably just be a separate image altogether. I need to dig out all these ceilings still. Yeah, like it'll depend on like my final avatar. Where's all the chests? Is that somewhere? It's over here. Yeah, over here. Which one must go again? That one. So that should be the bottom layer all done. So this place is a fucking mess. Yeah, I haven't. really cleaned it up all too much. It's like just, yeah, it's just random shit all over, you know, like 20 diamonds. I totally need those. Do I quickly? I'm pretty sure I have some spare dirt lying around. Probably use that for scaffolding. 46, 31, 11, 2. There you go, that'll be good enough. So I think that way, this one's the, yeah, this is the one that's been fully dug out, so I will go this way. And then I'll go to the opposite side, because the one to the right is a bit funky at the moment, because it goes directly into a cave. So I probably have to sort all that out, and that's just going to be a nightmare. Probably should have also gone from the side. I can look at how high this needs to be. That. So it's an extra 3 blocks up. Hold on, deactivate all of this actually. It's, there you go. Make it a bit easier to deal with. I say a bit easier to deal with. It's still fucking hard to see in here, but it will do. But yeah, if you've been around for the Pokemon streams, this is the project that I keep moaning about all the quartz. And I don't particularly feel like dealing with that on stream, because it's literally just going to be me stood around waiting for villagers to refresh. And yes, that is the fastest way. I went out for 2 hours earlier. And I set off a picking and bartering farm with like 5 stacks of gold blocks worth. And I got 5 stacks of quartz blocks out of that. So if we're ignoring the time it takes to get that much gold, 2 hours for 5 stacks when I get more than that every villager refresh is not very efficient in either resources or time. So unfortunately the villagers are the most efficient method. Though it does require a lot of emeralds, but to be honest that's really not a problem. There's like 3 or 4 ways I have to get emeralds, so it's not too bad. It's pumpkins, melons, carrots, books, and red dye. Then also glass panes if I find any laying around anywhere, but again. Aquarium thingy? I'm confused. Oh, you're talking about this. One of them's going to be an aquarium, technically. No, this is just like a containment area. One of these containment areas will be. Oh yeah, it's an aquarium. There's a fundraiser going on for the Monterey Bay Aquarium, which there's a lot of ocean conservation. I've had that pin for like 3 days. So I didn't realise it had started last time I streamed. Which actually does remind me, I do need to copy that, because that'll de-pin once I end stream, so I have to repin it again. I've never used the pin stuff before, mainly because I don't ever need to. Do I want to? Yeah, I wish there was a way to keep it as a semi-permanent, or at least until I turn it off. But just copying the text and putting it back up once stream ends probably the best I've got. There's probably a bot out there that does that for you, but I can't be bothered to find it. I also think that fundraiser ends later today anyway, so I probably don't need to worry, but I don't actually know when it... All the auctions end today. When I checked before I ate, probably 2 hours ago, there's 14 hours left on a lot of the auctions. Oh shit, I'm out of fireworks. Almost out of fireworks. Did I? Oh no, no, I've got plenty in the chest. I'll be fine. I need to make a note to actually fill up those shulk boxes later. So I will forget to do that. I was meant to do it like 2 or 3 days ago, and I was sorting out the sugarcane farm, but I just forgot. I also think I forgot to, did I forget to empty out the bone meal from that? I think I did. I think I took it all out. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did, and then I used that for white stained glass. I don't remember. I'm honestly... Oh, has my thing stopped? Hello? Has it crashed? Hello? Oh, I think it has actually. Oh shit. Hello? This is why we test shit. Nope, that's Minecraft audio. Those, right. Open file location. Do you have any logs I can read? Don't think you do. That's annoying. Now why have you gone and done that? Right, I'm gonna have to quickly do something. Because there's another way. Well, there's a way I can somewhat test this. I'll figure out what the fuck's happened, but it's not gonna be pretty. It's probably gonna look worse than it does right now, but it's better fucking. I'm gonna have to run it in Unity. Get the output from Unity to go on there for now. And then if it does break again, I can try to work it out from all the debug shit in Unity, because I don't think any of that prints anywhere. I might have to get it out. Can I do that? Sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get it to print shit to a separate document if I need it to. I doubt that's outside of my realm, outside of my capabilities. Specific window. Add source. That one. Well, that is what we're gonna have to deal with. I think it's that one I need. Don't capture the cursor, please. Then if I go in here, open up the console, press play, and that should start working. There we go. Then I'll just put. Is there a way I can just capture that? Hold on. Game simulator free aspect. Nope, nope, nope. Right. Okay. I kind of need that on auto scroll, maybe. Right, test. God, it produces shit so quickly. Is that an error? Did you show me that? Unity. Micro scale. Oh no, I think that should be fine. Oh, it's telling me off for that every time. Okay, that is micro scale, which is, I think, that one. How do I make this shut up? Essentially. Why is it saying it? It's on 16? Audio source isn't null though. Is the microphone scale actually not actually doing anything? Hold on, this is where I need to test something. If I deactivate that, then start that again. Is that there? Okay. So the microphone scale doesn't do anything. Cool. I think it doesn't do anything. Yeah, seems as reactive as ever. Okay. So if I remove that component. Okay, Minecraft, I can hear you, don't you worry. I know you're there. I want to open the noise level script, unless that's already open in here. No, it's not. That one. gonna delete the full screen. Because to be honest, I think that's causing more problems than anything. Average. Let's start putting it like that. So that'll be easier for me to see at the very least. Now, if we go again, is it okay? Still working, and it's now much easier to see where it's activating. That's good. That's good. Obviously, it's still giving a fuck ton of numbers because all the levels are always going to be different. And also, I saw a 2 there. It's not actually set at 2 anymore. It's set at 1, and I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a 2 there. There's 2 there. So I guess 3 would be the super loud one, if I was to do that. Game object. I could probably do the super loud one now, actually. Hold on, 5 minutes coding event showing it out. Hold on. What's in and out, let's go. So I need public game object. Give me 1 second. I just realised you can't see that. Go window capture again. Add a new source, add source. We will go, where is it? Is it that one? Yeah. That was if what's the symbol? I think it's that. If it's bigger than 1 and smaller than 3. Oh, what's the symbol then? So that one's fine. Hold on. Google. C sharp. Third. If statement changes, that might be able to. Someone just. Yeah, okay, no, so what they put there is just wrong. I thought it was. Unless it's only 1? Less than or throw in the equals, does that fix it? Which way around was it? It was the double and symbol. I always forget which way round this one goes. Why are you hating this so much? What's wrong with you? Okay, that should calm that one down. Uh, oh, I see. I think I see anyway. Ah, got it. Uh, a copy of that. Call that waiter 2. That's not a good name, but it will do. So we'll go on. Done this arm way around. So I need that. So it's average times 100 is bigger than 1. And it's bigger than 3. Then I need to go up here and go and average times 100 is smaller than 3. Then this one it essentially do on to loud, and that I also have to turn on off. Loud is false. Then down here I need loud without the question mark. Save. I'll make a. Give it a second. I'll make a U and call you loud. I should never have opened this on stream. This was just a terrible idea. I've gotten sidetracked so badly. Loud on to you. Do I have a spare material I can borrow? I'll just throw that. Even though type of material, I think you are. Okay. Yes, I thought that was that view. So if I press play now, okay, so I need to get this to 3 now, which is probably going to be really hard. So I might just put my mic really close. Yes, okay, cool, it's working, but it's really blinky. That's not good. Okay. So it's essentially just arguing with itself a lot, which isn't great. So the solution is, because it needs to be consistent, so I'll say it's going to be 4. And I think that will fix that issue. Cool. Then, build settings. Is there a way I can development build? We'll build and run for the moment. Then I'll give it 20 minutes again. Okay, so that hasn't done what I wanted to because it's still a window. But I guess that will do for the moment. That's back. And it's working, and if I try to go really loud, it will still keep linking, but I'll fix that later, I think. We will just vibe with that, and I will see if it breaks again. I don't know what caused it to break last time. I'm assuming it's a array got too big kind of issue, maybe. So I might have to delete the contents of the array after each loop, each frame, which should then hopefully solve that problem. That would also make no sense, because then the average would be consistent, so it should never turn off. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this out. This is why you test things. And also you stress test them. Who knows? Who knows what's going on, to be honest? I was meant to end. I'll end in like 15 minutes. Only because I've got family members coming around. This is meant to be a quick test to make sure this actually works. And then I can get on with further development, but, well, I say further development, that I do something more with it. If it works, it works, but it's not really. I'm just hoping it doesn't get stuck again. I wonder if it's because I was tapped out of it for too long that it went into like a power saving mode. But I never made a power saving mode as the thing. So I don't think it should just have the ability to do that. But there's also something I made, so I might have just stolen some of my fucking bullshit. So that's a very real possibility. Things don't always make sense when I make something. Okay, I also have to see exactly when it stopped working. I might have to steal a light in a second, because actually I barely see shit. Get over here. There we go. That's better. Big hole. I kinda wish I could... Oh god, okay, it keeps manually glitching. So it stays active for a second because of the... So I have a slight delay on it turning back off. I kind of want to see if I can turn down that delay, but I don't know if it's using a float. Because then there will be a full number, so 1's as low as I can go. I'm hoping it's not, because then I can then take it lower. So I want to say maybe half a second would be enough. That'd be the next value I'd want to try. Essentially, I'm just gonna, it's gonna just devolve to the point where I'm just making tiny adjustments because I'm being fussy and I'm holding myself to a stupid standard over this. Like, it has to be perfect kind of bullshit, but you know, it's not gonna be perfect. It's probably not gonna be better than anything you can just buy, but you know, who fucking cares? I'm saving money by doing this, so I think I win in the end. I think I'm saving money. I don't actually know. That's the funniest part. The stuff most people use for this could just be free, and I'm just making this more complicated for the sake of it, which to be honest would be the funniest outcome. Obviously, if anyone does actually know what software people use for this, essentially what I'm doing, please do tell, because I would like to know. I'm just too lazy to Google it. Yep, still working. So I'm just going to randomly go every few seconds to make sure it's still actually working, because I'm now worried. So yeah, that's going to be fun. No. If I went, no. So, this isn't cool. Ooh, was it flashing again? I think it was. This is also why I'm recording it, so I can then go back and check, because I can't always see things out of the corner of my eye. I probably should have just done a full screen where I can only see the little picture to test it. Okay, yeah, it's flashing down there, cool. But that seemed far too boring when I could play Minecraft instead. Yes, 3 blocks up. Should I do it from the back corner this time? So, oh shoot, hello. Did not realise there was a cave here too. Well, I forgot there was a cave here too, I should be saying, not that I didn't realise. Clearly I would have realised I just dug this out days ago, so I forgot. So that's 1, 2, 3, so it should be there. I need the roof. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'd connect up for the roof. Cool. Go, 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 go. Do not really care for the aesthetics. As long as the room is the right size, it's all going to get covered up, so it really doesn't matter. It might actually just be easier to hollow most of this out, then cover over where it needs to be covered in a minute. That seems like the best solution. So I want that lantern back. Also means if I take my time to actually start filling it in, I should have more blocks to fill it in, which would then make it easier. There's layers to the plan here. There we go. That should now make this a bit easier to see. This is there. Jesus Christ, that's actually a pretty big cave. Is it still working? Yes, it is. Okay. If I'm not speaking, obviously it's not going to be activated, then I immediately worry it's not working again. Might give it enough. There you go. That's that part. Hopefully not all of this is hollow, so that should actually make it easier. So yeah, that's just filling in that little bit. And I'll be good. Fuck. There's a hole there. That's annoying. This is going to be a real pain in the ass then. Oh. So, text message. Okay, right, anyway. Oh. I don't even want to know what she's doing on Roblox. I'll question that later. Still working. I'm pretty sure I had the door go, so that means they've gone to go collect family member. Wait, for first test run, this hasn't been terrible. I might put up the allowed one and find another. So I think it's at 4 at the moment, so it'll go up to 5. Just so that it doesn't activate too often. Because otherwise I'm going to have to do like a whole thing to get it to like be a bit smoother, and I can't be bothered. I think this is why people normally only have 2. But yeah, I'll make it a rare one. Then it'll always look a little glitchy, but then if it doesn't show up too often, it probably isn't justifiable to fix it. But then also, if I want it to look nice, it's justifiable in of it. That and just the idea of it looking nice, which should be possible. It's doable. I should just do it and still put it up. But yeah, I'll do that later. I'll probably make a. It's not gonna be a notepad. It'll be a script in Unity, which instead of actually having any code in it, it'll just be fucking notes to myself. Yeah. Sounds insane to do when you could just leave a little note somewhere, but it means it doesn't get lost. Don't know if this is common practice in actual industry shit, but I don't care. It means I'm more likely to find it again when I need it, so I'm going to do it. It's essentially more for me than anything. because I tend to do a lot of these projects solo anyway, so I don't really need to communicate with others. I guess if someone else wants to build on this one day, for whatever reason, it probably would be worthwhile them having stuff like that. Like also comments on the code, because God forbid I do that. The only person who understands what's going on in the code is me. And even then, I'm probably going to forget at some point, so really it should just be a reminder to myself. No, that's too much effort. Fuck future me, I hate that guy. Real pain in the ass. Yeah, bear in mind that there seems to be a time limit on this. Assuming it still has the same issue, I might... I will have to fucking properly stress test this another day. Which I just don't have much time today, or tomorrow, or Tuesday. I think Wednesday's probably the next best bet. Maybe... I don't remember what time I'm getting back home. But just don't count on any streams being until like maybe Wednesday. Wednesday at the earliest, because God, once I'm home from Demon Slayer, I don't know. I'm having food, so I probably wouldn't have eaten anything properly since like midday. Still working. Yep, still working. Wonder if I go too quiet for too long. There's just so many things I'm gonna have to test to work out what the fuck actually went wrong. It's just it's more of a hassle than anything. I'm kind of annoyed it's not working fully, but also I really shouldn't have expected it to on my first shot. That's absolutely unrealistic, but also I don't know. Just because it's unrealistic doesn't mean I'm not gonna believe it. Oh, just because I don't think I can do something doesn't mean I believe I can't do it. I still fucking go for it sometimes. Just, it's like that whole fake it till you make it kind of bullshit. Instead of making it, oh yeah, it's broken again. Okay, cool, what, why? Yeah, it's just... Why is it broken again? Is all projects still accessing my microphone? Yes. Okay. Yeah, so still slaying it. That is so weird. I'm guessing it's a limit, some form of limit? That is... So I'm really baffled. I guess that's a... Yeah, I'll figure this out. There'll probably be more streams like this where it's like an hour long and I'm just trying to work out what the how to get this to actually fucking work. I have a few theories on how to fix this, but God knows if any of them's gonna work. But for now, that's not my problem. Well, it is my problem. But for now, it's not the main focus. I'm going to disappear because I've got shit to do. And by shit to do, I mean more Minecraft to play, but not on stream. So I shall speak to stream later on. I got you, you fucking follow bot. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Didn't I? Should have grabbed their name. Hold on. Need to pull up the Twitch dashboard. Stream summary. No, stream manager. Oh, they gone got. Fuck, I shouldn't have denied it so quickly. I should have just banned them. Fuck. Hold on, can I ban that person? Hold on, gonna get their username real quick. No, it's gone. Fuck. Yeah, bit of a shame. Would like to bop them, but the old mode works well enough, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, so distraction. I'm just gonna close that as well. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I will be back again at some point in the future, or not. Who knows? Anyway, bye bye.